Welcome to beach season, y'all. Much like deviling an egg or doling out gossip, Southerners make going to the beach an art form. So if you're lucky enough to go this summer, this is how to beach like a Southerner. First off, one of the best parts about going to the beach is going to the beach. Now Google Maps says it's a 5-hour drive, but you're gonna do it in 7, because you've got to make sure to hit all the stops along the way so you arrive at the beach with a bunch of new crap, in addition to what you've already packed. Now don't worry, most of it is edible. But if you don't pull up to your rental condo with a few pounds of specialty sausage and 5 tins of candied pecans and a 7-layer cake from a small town bakery you read about in a secret internet forum about Southern delicacies, well, you're doing it wrong. It's not enough to just be at the beach. You've got to dress the part, and beachwear is one of a kind. Leave your fashion sense at home, because here, you can get away with wearing things you would never wear otherwise. Because nothing says I'm at the beach like Hawaiian shirts, airbrush shirts, shirts with bikini bodies on them, and of course bathing suits, which if you really think about it is just publicly acceptable waterproof underwear. No shirt, no shoes, no cares. And make sure to bring something resort wear beach cute for when you go out to eat at night. Because if you're gonna show off those intense tan lines from that fresh sunburn, it better be with some bold florals. Now you finally made it to your destination, and you might think this is a good time to unwind and unpack. But don't relax just yet. Before you kick back, you have got to make that first day essential pilgrimage to the mercantile mecca itself, Walmart. That's right, no trip to the beach is complete without a day 1 drive to the most crowded Walmart you have ever seen to stock up on all your essentials. Snacks, beer, breakfast food, beer, random toiletries someone inevitably forgot to bring with them. Don't forget to peruse the deli section and load up on cold cuts and bread, because nothing hits harder after a long morning at the beach like a deli sandwich for lunch. I don't know why, it just does. Now that you're finally able to hit the beach, you can do it like a true Southerner by following this one simple guideline. Make your mark. This is your vacation, and you need to be as comfortable as possible, which means you've got to claim your territory by bringing down as much stuff as possible. You're going to feel stressed by the amount of stuff needed in order to relax at the beach, and that is part of the experience. Tents, coolers, umbrellas, towels, more coolers, chairs, and more chairs. The bigger the footprint, the better. Own the beach. It is yours. But don't just dominate the physical landscape. Dominate the aural landscape as well, thanks to the modern marvel that is the Bluetooth speaker. Nothing says beach like a playlist that combines the musical stylings of Lynyrd Skynyrd, Jimmy Buffett, and Rascal Flatts. And by all means, crank it up. Your music is the best music, and everyone else on the beach will benefit from your artful taste. Who needs the sounds of seagulls and the ocean waves when they have island rock and bro country to vibe to? And for those who prefer to listen to the natural sounds of the beach, well, I'm sure they can find it on their own white noise machine when they're cursing your name while crying into their pillow at night. Now, no long-haul beach sit is complete without snacks, and snacks at the beach taste better because they're topped with a little extra sand seasoning. Once that bag of Doritos is opened, no Dorito is safe from a light dusting of prehistoric silicon dioxide. No matter how hard you try to avoid it, just accept that you'll be eating at least 1 serving of sand a day, which the FDA will tell you is about 2 tablespoons. If you don't want to deal with sand in your food, it's also perfectly acceptable to just use sitting on the beach as a way to pass time between meals. But then again, isn't that just life? Passing the time between meals? And speaking of sand, be mindful of the direction of the wind when you stand up to shake your towel out. Your beach neighbors don't want any more sand in their Cheetos than they've already got, and they won't hear your sorry about that over that sweet, sweet Freebird guitar solo anyways. Oh, and hot tip, if you need a bathroom break, which you will, the best part about being on the beach is that if you gotta go, the biggest public toilet is just a few steps away. The beach has fun activities for everyone. And if you have little ones, be sure to stock up on beach toys. Now personally, I like the sandcastle molds, various inflatables, and those Velcro catcher mitts. They're guaranteed to last you about an hour at most before your kids decide they'd rather spend the rest of your beach vacation at the condo pool. So make sure to take all pictures of your kids on the beach during that 1 hour window. And hey, if you're lucky, maybe the pool area still has a nice view of the beach. And for those parents who actually have kids who like the beach, remember, boogie boards are a fun way to ride the waves and skim boards are a fun way to break your arm. And now a quick PSA. Some Southerners will tell you that those little flags that go from green to red are an indication of how fun the water's gonna be, with red being more fun because the waves are bigger, and a double red flag means the water is good and rowdy, let's go. But y'all, it means don't swim. And definitely don't let your kids swim. I know the waves are giant, and getting tossed around in a little inflatable boat like you're reenacting the perfect storm sounds like a fun afternoon, but just don't do it. You're making us all look bad. Do you want to be the next Florida man? I didn't think so. And finally, before you head home, there's a good chance you're going to be bombarded by souvenir shops on every street corner. And you might be tempted to commemorate your trip by buying a flip-flop magnet with your name on it, or another airbrush t-shirt, or one of those conch shells that lets you hear the ocean. But don't do it, because true Southerners know that just going to the beach means you're automatically bringing home the souvenir that keeps on giving. 8 pounds of sand. Everything you own, just covered in it. Even things you didn't bring to the beach. They probably have sand on them now, and you're gonna find it for months. Embrace it, because it means you went to the beach and you had fun. Go have fun for fun's sake. Visit coastal Mississippi. If you need a bathroom break, which you will, the best— Ew! What the fart? Yuck! I hate this line! No! No! Who wrote this? My name is Talia Lynn, and I do not condone peeing in the ocean.